The MSC Cruisecast is a Triple T production. From the promenade to the pool deck and everything in between, it's time to unpack the cruise world with the team from Taste, Try, Travel. Now, Beth and Chris.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning. I like that little puppy music.
You still dancing?
Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome to the MSC
Cruisecast
Cruisecast 2.0.
2.0. Happy Sunday, everyone. We're glad to be back on our regular scheduled days. We'll have some fun new videos hopefully coming out about a World America trip that we just did sometime.
Yeah, we should have it.
Sometime.
We should have one coming out probably next week.
Okay. What are we going to go over this week? I'm going to throw something at you at the beginning.
Good question.
But after that, what are we going to talk about?
Well, let me tell you, and you out there in YouTube and wherever you get your favorite podcast land, you're invited on the Maravillia.
Yay.
Also, what in the world? Private island madness.
Oh, so disappointing to hear. Yes.
Going crazy on private islands.
Yep.
Or private islands going crazy. One of those. We don't know till we start talking about it.
We'll start talking about it.
Could be one of those too. You got something.
First, I was just going to do a little.
You're going to surprise me with. You said you had a surprise for me.
We're going to talk about it on the last podcast a little bit. We were talking about our time on World America, but I was going to talk about our last $4.
Oh, that's right.
If you weren't sure, I really like the way MSC, like if you just want to go and pay cash, like I had a budget of $250 and that's what I wanted to spend. That didn't include, I had already prepaid the gratuity. So I just want to spend $250 on this trip. And so I deposited that amount of cash in the little ATM machine when I got there. So I didn't need a credit card, which I kind of like. So if you are the person who likes to just do cash, you can certainly do that. And we spent $245 on the cruise.
$46
because
we had $4 left.
It was the last night, and I looked at my account, and we had just over $4, and we're like, well, we got to spend it. Like, where are we going to get something that's $4?
Yeah,
so,
we don't want to check in 8 weeks for.
Well, no, it's not the way it works.
For $3.
That's not the way it works.
Oh, it's not.
No. But I'm like, where are we? So
what do? They just keep it.
No, you go back to the ATM machine.
Your guest service is like, no, mine now.
No, it's actually really easy. If you do have any cash left, you just go to that same ATM machine and you hit the button like finalize or whatever like that. And if you have any money that's left to you, it just spits it out and gives it to you. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's really easy.
Change?
Yeah. Like the customer service, doesn't do really money anymore. They'll send you to the little ATM machine. Yeah. Huh. It's very easy to use. Anyway, we found ourselves in Jean Philippe, which was tended to be our favorite little like hideaway this last cruise. And so we had $4 left. And the only thing that I could buy was this one truffle.
The only thing we could afford.
It's the only thing we could afford to pay.
Jean Philippe for $4.
So
probably the only thing on the entire ship we can afford for $4.
That was probably really the only place. This chocolate is actually wonderful. So anyway, we decided to bring it back and we were going to eat it. Nobody remembers which flavor it was. So we were going to eat it on our podcast.
I bet it's pistachio because it's green. That sounds like something I would be like, hey, let's get pistachio. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so. Our chocolate is wonderful.
I don't know who Jean Philippe is.
He's good at chocolate.
He's very good at chocolate.
Yeah.
And little stuffing.
Yeah.
Like he stuffs stuff really good.
So are you not going to eat it?
Yeah, of course. I was waiting for you to be done.
I was just going to
try to fill in the time while you were chewing.
I'm done.
Okay.
That's our last. Thanks. That's our last little bit of the World America.
We just ate. To include the people that are just listening.
Oh, they can hear us eating it. Yeah, so not much.
That's delicious.
I know, it's very good. I really like all their chocolate there.
We're spending $250 in the chocolate shop next time. That gets like 6 of those.
There was so many yummy things. I'm glad we only had $4 left to spend, because if I had a credit card on file, I would have spent way too much money in that chocolate shop. Literally way too much money.
I'm just letting you know now.
Uh-huh.
On our next cruise, Papa going shopping.
The thing with you have when you have
I don't
cash,
like candy very much.
Yeah.
I love chocolate.
Yeah, that's good chocolate.
And that's delicious.
It's really good. I know.
Anyway.
Okay. So we don't have much to talk about with this very first bullet point. But
you are invited.
we're excited. We had such a good time on our group cruise. We're going to do a different
We
one.
weren't going to do another group
I know we
cruise.
weren't going to.
Because we were like halfway through this, we're like, we're not doing another group cruise.
Yeah.
This is so great.
Yeah.
I don't want to be disappointed in our next group cruise.
Yeah.
And then we were talking, we're like, no, you know what? We have the best community that for some reason follows us.
Well,
They're the best.
Yeah.
You guys are the best.
I know. We're really, 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 really.
And the 12.
What word was I thinking of?
Did you just curse?
No. Did I? We're really, really, really.
I
word
think
is
you said shoot.
probably because I can't think. That word is gone out of my brain. We're really gratitude. I don't know. I can't. My brain turned off. My brain just like.
We gratitude you for goodness.
Can I tell a story? What?
Our gratifyingness.
Can I tell
We're
a story?
grateful.
We're very grateful for the people we have. Can I tell a story?
Tell a story, please.
I want to say that we had planned to do, I don't know if you have these pictures up, but I'll have it on social media.
I don't have any pictures unless you told me to put them up.
Don't worry about it. I always throw things at you, these curveballs.
Yep.
We're going to do a Gatsby bar crawl and kind of dress up for. We thought that'd be a fun way because it was like a week before Halloween, so we were going to do like costumes or anything, but we thought it'd be a fun thing to do. So a bunch of people in the group dressed up, and I tried really hard before the cruise to get access to the speakeasy because that is basically a Gatsby thing, right? And I wasn't able to.
Everybody we talked to, all of our contacts said, no, you're going to have to do it on the ship.
Yeah.
We can't really do anything.
Getting 12 people, like I was like, I just didn't know, but I was just going to go with it and hope. And if it didn't work out, it didn't work out. But I really didn't have a whole lot of hopes that we'd actually be able to do the speakeasy while we were like all in costume, like still doing our bar crawl. And, Boyd and Kelly, you guys are so amazing. You guys made it happen and got our group access that night. And it just made for such a perfect night to do. We did some bars.
I wasn't ready.
Huh?
Say Boyd and Kelly again.
Boyd and Kelly. Da, 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 da. You got the horns. Made it possible. So we did a couple bars and then we went to the gala dinner. So we went to our dining rooms and we stuffed our face with some yummy food. And then I think we did one more bar and then we got in line and did the speakeasy and then we ended up at another bar. So it just was like a very perfect night.
Like it's one of those nights that you will remember.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. And so that's why we say we just have the best people because
because they are.
Yeah. It kind of just made all of that night just so very fun. And we had fun when we got in the elevator by ourselves, and when we weren't, we still had fun with people who got in the elevator with all the crazies. So anyway, so that's what I wanted to say. So we're really looking forward to doing another cruise. We are going to keep it small. We're going to keep it intimate. It's not going to be a big cruise.
What ship is it going to be on since we're invited on the Meraviglia?
We're going to go back on the Meraviglia, and we're going to actually do a yacht club group. So more details will be coming out shortly. We're in the stages of finalizing that booking.
I think you just glanced over that. You just glossed over. Oh yeah, by the way, we're just going to do yacht club cruise on yacht club group cruise on the Meraviglia. Our favorite experience.
Our very first.
On MSC, probably. Well, I don't know. It's our favorite, but it's hard to rank.
It is
your favorite.
I know.
There's so many good things.
Yeah.
But we had such a good time in the yacht club.
It's a smaller, it's a smaller one. And we really realized that we like small, intimate groups. It just gives us more time to spend with each other and enjoy. So
very limited.
It's going to be a very limited group.
We figured out with this group that this is like a perfect size, I think.
Yep.
And he takes a picture down. It's like covering us for people.
Yep. We're gonna limit it to probably maybe 5 cabins, 6 cabins, something like that. So
about the same size as this group.
Yeah. It's a really good size. So it's going to be in the beginning of 2027. We will have more details for you. But if you're interested, let us know as soon as that booking opens, because it will be
limited. So I just want to say, MSC has not like opened up group space for yacht club. That is just something that they just haven't been willing to do unless you want to buy all the cabins first,
exactly,
and then sell them, which is what people were doing. That had offered that. But we're
working our way through it.
They are now doing it. So we're gonna get.
We'll let you know when we know.
Small number of cabins.
Yep.
For an intimate
yacht club
celebration.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
It's gonna be awesome.
It will be. So look for that information. We'll have it coming out soon, and it's going to be for the beginning of 2027.
It's gonna be 2027.
Yep. All right, so let's move on, because, gosh.
What is going on private islands?
Exactly.
Private islands have lost their damn minds.
I know. So we saw this. This news has been out for a little while. I'm sure you guys have seen it. And we're going to kind of tie this into Ocean Cay. And God, please don't let this crazy happen to Ocean Cay. That's how this is all going to tie in to our MSC. So
Carnival for, I don't know, a couple months now. Has 3 months, 4 months, I don't know, something like that. Has been, their drink package has not worked.
Are you kidding? Like on the private island, which is some of the like, sometimes it's the reason you go on the cruise, because you get these private island experiences where you can do the beach and they're just amazing. And it's always been that if you have the drink package, and of course the food, like everything is still available to you on the island. It's an extension of the ship. It's their private space.
I mean, I don't even drink.
Exactly.
I know people don't believe that, because
especially after this group cruise.
But literally the only time that I drink is on a cruise.
Yeah.
That's what you do on a private island.
Exactly.
Like, you go enjoy and relax and just,
you don't worry. It's
literally, you just have the time of your life on a private island. Enjoy the beach and
you enjoy whatever you want, however you want to enjoy it. Yeah.
You're in the Caribbean. You want to act like a Caribbeaner. Carabiner. And enjoy a pina colada or whatever your drink is.
Yeah.
You have a Corona.
Yeah.
You've been to beer. You know, that's what you do. Come on.
This really, Hello,
it's
kitty.
not included. Anyway.
So we're going to go through some of I want to go through some because I have kind of a list here. So,
and also, okay. Were you just going to?
We'll talk about that one. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got something to say?
I just wanted to mention that kind of it's come back up because last month NCL said that they are not going to do it. So Carnival said that on Celebration Cay,
which is a brand new,
you're not going to be able to use it.
Yeah.
And they said because it's outside companies that are providing the drink and the food. You're only limited to one meal.
I know.
Too.
I know. What?
I mean, that's crazy to me. I know. There's people that that's their day.
Yeah.
They go hang out and you're going to be like, nope. I want a second hot dog.
Where's your
nope,
where's your cruise card? Yeah.
That's baloney, let me just say real quick. Because guess what? On the ship, the drinks on the ship are provided by an outside company. They don't just organically form behind the bar. Suddenly there's a bottle of Jack Daniels or whatever. They have to buy that from an outside company.
Exactly.
So they could provide that if they wanted to.
Yeah.
They don't want to, though. No. They want to make more money, which is fine, but don't blame it on something else.
Yeah.
So they came up with that, and people are still cruising with Carnival.
Yep.
So NCL said, you know what?
Hey.
We're going to do the same thing. You're going to have to pay more for drinks that are on your private island.
Yep. I know. So we're going to go through them because we've been to most of these.
I'm ready to get out my pitchfork. I don't even go on those. That's ridiculous. What is on
MSC.
Your collar?
What's on my collar?
I don't know. No, there's something on your collar, but there's a little black dot on the other side.
Maybe it's a piece of chocolate.
Oh, I bet you're right.
I don't know. No one can see it though because my microphone's there.
No. It's on the side. You can see it. You can see it quite well. Right there. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's chocolate. That's what it is.
Okay.
You made a mess.
So let's talk about some of these here. So Great Stirrup Cay, NCL. We've been to this island several times.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It was the cruise industry's first private island. Huge. We actually rented a cabana there one day or one time. They had they were the first ones to have taco truck on there. It's a really cool island. Signature spot for NCL, starting March 1st, 2026. NCL, if you know, they're booking, they do their More at Sea where they give you, it's the drink package, just their onboard drink package no longer will be valid on the island. So incredibly crazy. The change is part of a larger overhaul of the Great Stirrup Cay experience, which will debut its new attraction. So they're upgrading.
It's an experience now.
Yeah, exactly.
When you pay for the drink, you're getting an extra experience.
No, not really. The whole island is going to kind of go through a transformation next year, including a new water park, heated pool, swim up bar, So they're adding more, and this is how they're going to pay for it. So they're going to make you buy the drinks. Oh my goodness. You're going to have to, you can buy a separate beverage package just for the island, or just buy the drink. So if you like to drink, I don't even want to know how much money that is. I don't want to know how much money because we're not going to do it. We're not going to cruise that. No. So complimentary beverages such as water, iced tea, and juice will remain readily available. So
that's nice.
That was very nice. Now, Royal Caribbean, they're building the new Paradise Island, which
they're going to have hoses everywhere on the island. You just go up there and
the Royal Beach Club. Do you remember that?
Some of them have lemonade.
Sorry, guys. He's not done with the joke. Are you done?
Yeah, sorry.
Royal Caribbean Beach Club at Paradise Island. So that's in Nassau, that little strip of land that's been bought by Royal Caribbean. That's turning into their little kind of beach club. It's going to be like a beach club. So that is going to have you have to buy a food and beverage package at that private island. Half Moon Cay, Celebration Key, which we were just talking to, those are by Carnival. No beverages available. You have to
buy them.
pay. You have to buy them. We've been to Half Moon Cay several times. We've been there on Princess. Celebration Key, we have not been, and we most likely will not be going to that island.
Why do you say that?
Oh, well, you have to cruise Carnival, and
That's
why would we go?
do?
It's just not something that, no, I don't know. That just changes the whole experience.
Carnival?
Sure.
Since we just got off the second time on World America and their massive, unlimited, and I mean limited by like shutting down parts of the buffet. When our last Carnival cruise, when they had 2 buffet sections that were, like 12 by 12 circles.
Little islands, yeah.
They would shut down one of them. They would have one open most of the time, but when they opened up 2, it literally was the exact same
food.
stuff. So you
had 6 options.
So you had 6 options on one side of the square.
The same.
They were same on the other side. So you had another 6. And then when they opened the other side, it was the same 6. And it was the same 6.
Yeah.
So they had like 6 options the entire cruise.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not every.
I'm going to go ahead and diss them and say that's ridiculous.
I know. I'm saying that not all of their ships are like that.
No, but none of their ships should be like that. Exactly. None of them.
Exactly. Where was I at?
Sorry. I had to get it out of my system.
So Half Moon Cay is also shared with Holland America as well. Is going to, I think it's going to get redone as well. Guests can pay as they go at numerous dining and drinking spots available on the island. So Half Moon Cay is being upgraded to Relax Away in 2026. So they're doing upgrades to that. So doing all these upgrades to these islands. And while they do that, they're making you pay. They're making you pay for it. They're making you pay for it.
Yeah. I don't get it. You already paid for the drink package. They've limited the drink package. Why do you?
I don't know. Now, it doesn't make any sense. In this article, it does talk about MSC's Ocean Cay and Princess's Princess Cay, and also Perfect Day at Coco Cay, which I'm surprised about that one. But those islands still allow you to use the drink package. So the big one there is Coco Cay. We've been there. Gosh. Was it just once that we were there? Perfect Day? I think so, when we were on Wonder of the Sea. So that is still, you'll be able to use your drink package there. Of course, Ocean Cay and then Princess Cay, you'll be able to. So those aren't changing.
We were there with every single fraternity and sorority.
Yes, I know.
In the United States.
We were there with on spring break. Freedom of the Seas was there at the same. You couldn't inch yourself into that pool. There were so many college kids and everyone drinking at the bar, and yeah, it was. That island was crazy.
22-year-old quotient was met that day.
Yes,
they were everywhere, man.
So last year,
I fit right in, by the way, listening to the Billy Joel.
Well, remember
and the Bon Jovi.
We had, but it just brought back memory when we were on Coco Cay. We had found like 2 loungers that kind of had a little bit of shade, and we had our stuff there. We had our towels, everything, and then we went to the ocean and got something to eat, and then came back, and like these college kids had like taken our stuff and piled it at the end of one, and they just like took over the loungers. Do you remember that? We're like, what the heck is going on?
They were very nice.
They were super, super nice, and they apologized. They were like, oh yeah. And I'm like, it was a very strange experience on that. But reading through a couple articles, it sounds like these islands that are building themselves up into more and more of theme parks, water parks, all these new renovations. These are the islands that are changing to add more food venues and bars, and not letting you use your drink package. So, Princess Cay, we've been there twice. Beautiful spot. And I don't think there's plans to build that one up. You remember it kind of had 2 sides of the island. So do you think this craze will make its way to Ocean Cay?
I really don't know.
Yeah.
But I sure hope not.
Hope not. I don't think it will, just because it's kind of already built the way it's built, right? With the buffets, and they're so open, you can just go in from any side and grab. Like, can you imagine them trying to like limit the food? There's so many bars with bartenders around. They already did a big change to their drink package when they limited it to 15 drinks. They made that change last year. We haven't really seen any downside to that change.
No, but we also, we wouldn't hit 15. We were still
grandfathered in on our last cruise with that.
Yeah, we had bought the group space before.
Yeah. I don't even think we would hit 15 there. So
everybody on the group had the unlimited drink package, but
that change, I don't see this happening at Ocean Cay. They do have big plans, and we're going to talk about, what they're planning on building. We got a little bit more information on that, but I don't know. I feel like these new islands that are starting to like rebuild, they're building themselves purposely in this direction, where I don't see that Ocean Cay would go there.
Give me the Melissa Manchester songs and an easygoing private island.
Yeah.
Get the Fleetwood Macs playing.
Exactly.
And a beach.
Yep.
And a beautiful island.
Yep.
That's all I want.
I know.
I don't need Disney on my island.
I know. And
you don't need that.
It seems like they're all going that direction.
Six Flags over Ocean Cay. I don't need that.
Right.
Now, I would have said a year ago, 100% without any question, that's not going to happen on MSC.
Yeah.
They're Americanizing a little bit more than I would like.
Yeah.
And they've adopted some of the changes that the whole industry has adopted, like the 15 drink.
Yeah. But one of the big islands like Coco Cay, like that's a pretty big popular island. And if that's not turning, maybe they all won't turn.
Well, I was about to say that MSC and Ocean Cay are different.
They are.
Than any other private island.
Yeah.
MSC stands out in the world of cruising, and their private island is head and shoulders above every other private island, unless you want there's a water roller coaster on your island and a zip line.
There's so many people that do.
Like
there's so many people that want that.
That's fine.
Obviously, because they're all building these islands, so someone's going to them.
MSC it's such a beautiful experience.
Yeah.
It feels like you're in the Caribbean
Yeah.
and you're enjoying a Caribbean way of just easy going on the beach.
Yeah.
And, you're getting a little drink at the drink bar.
Yeah. The drink bar.
And then you go grab a cheeseburger in paradise.
Yeah.
It feels like that.
Yeah.
It feels like I need a complete linen wardrobe when I get on that island.
I know. Yeah.
I need to walk barefoot through the sand, even though I don't because it's too hot.
I think the things that they're doing are so different, and they're so very
Yes.
they're so very earth forward and what is eco-friendly. I love that there's a new excursion that you can do, which is paint and sip on the island, where you go and you paint a little watercolor
Really?
on the island. Yes.
Was that available on the World America?
Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't have been able to do it anyway because you weren't
We
feeling
didn't do
good
it.
that day. But
they're
goodness, I would have done that.
that's
Totally
what
would have done that.
that's what Kelly did.
She did?
That's the painting that she gave us. That was from
so
her
just
dad.
real quick,
Yeah.
one of our group members painted a little watercolor and then kind of made like a puzzle out of it. She kind of tore different
and she gave
pieces.
each couple. Yeah. So everyone has like a piece of her.
Yeah,
and,
just real quick.
And we got the center heart of it. She put a little note on the back of it. Yeah, I think that's. I think that she did that there. But I think that they're doing these, and there's also, like, if you didn't know, the MSC Foundation, who runs so much of it's MSC's, what am I thinking of? It's their arm of like charity fundraiser. What am I thinking?
It's on your cup.
I know, but what is that word? What am I trying to say? It's MSC's arm of
charity.
Yeah, kind of, but it does all of the conservation. Okay. Yeah. And so you just had to buy you just have to go to the MSC Foundation shop on board, and you buy a hat or a t-shirt, and you can do like the 5K walk on MSC.
It's not 5 though, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Is it 5? I thought it was like 3 point.
Or maybe it is, but it's like a walk around the island.
That, yeah.
A lot of the people from the group did that. I missed out, but I really want to try to do it the next time. But things are so much like there's like a different mindset. It feels like with MSC, like doing excursions, like walking the island, and the representative pointing out, special eco things that they're doing. That's like so opposite of this concept of building a water park on an island that takes up so much resources, right? So even when we're watching like Little Cay being built, and all the exciting things that brings, it still feels like it's still very earth friendly somehow, still that extension of marine habitat. Exactly. Yeah. So that's my thinking of why maybe this is not gonna yes, you are at this point. I don't know, you guys tell us what you think. Do you feel that, like, I've never gotta give Kitty a hard time every once in a while. I don't feel like that's a direction that they're going. I've never felt that MSC nickel and dimes you. I really hope that isn't in the future. So, but you guys have to let us know what you think.
I don't think it's in the future just because of what you said. It's just more focused on the conservation of the area and having the ocean around it brought back to life. And it's not about milking the guests while they're on the island.
Right. Like, if you want to be part of that, like, walking excursion, like, just buy a hat or shirt. Like, that's like, they're not asking for, like, I don't know. I like that. You just join in and.
Right. Exactly. You just
have a $13 excursion, basically, is how much it costs to buy a hat. And there's never going to be a pool. There will never be a pool on the island. There will never be, the amusement park is you walking up the lighthouse.
Exactly.
I think that's as much as it's going to get. Now we're going to talk a little bit about what else they have in the future, but I feel pretty confident knowing that that's not the route that they're going.
That certainly isn't the direction that they would be pointing at right now.
Yeah.
It feels like, right.
Yeah.
Once again,
I know
they are Americanizing a little bit more, and they follow trends a little bit more than I would like them to now. But
MSC, stop it.
MSC, you have created by far the best private island experience.
Yep.
Don't degrade it.
Yep, exactly.
Don't degrade it an ounce. Keep expanding that vision that you had for it.
Yeah.
Which was
just a place where we as
marine reserve,
where we can connect with that. Yeah. Exactly. We as cruisers who go on holidays, we can connect with what you're doing.
That's our plea.
Yeah. Now we've seen some of the things, new areas open. There hasn't been a whole lot of done in the little kind of foundation area over that's kind of like newly opened. They're starting to get more and more of that, but we recently saw a poster about what the future of Ocean Cay is going to look like, and a lot of this really makes sense. It's going to basically be an aquarium. Now, we're kind of putting up a photo of what they have put out. So it says, our future vision, transforming Ocean Cay's tourism into conservation adventure for the curious. This is what we have wanted for such a long time. We've wanted to see into the backspace of what it takes for ocean conservation and what they're doing with the coral. And you remember we've been saying for such a long time, we want to be part of that.
Right.
Yeah.
They say it's a marine preserve.
Let us see into that.
What does that entail?
Yeah.
Because that's interesting.
Yeah.
And I think that fits with Ocean Cay.
It does. Well, it defines it.
With the celebration of it as an ocean Caribbean island.
Yeah.
So what does that entail? Tell us.
Yeah.
Show us.
Yeah.
Let us experience it
with you
in a very limited way that we can in a day.
Yeah, exactly. And so it looks like they're putting, it says Ocean Gateway, an iconic entry point and base camp for exploration. It looks like a very cool futuristic building, which is probably going to go in the very center of the island. They've been building something, and they've had construction in the center of the island for a very, very long time. I think only the first couple times we ever visited Ocean Cay, there was really nothing going on in that very center. Right. But there's been like construction, there's all kinds of stuff, and it's been fenced off for like 2 years now. And we're like, what are they building? People are like, they're building a pool. And we're like, they're not building a pool. Like,
Right. Because they always said that the first part that opened was phase 1, and then they're going to start on phase 2, which included a discovery center. Yeah. I think is what they just called it at the beginning. Yeah. So that was always kind of just roped off, and that's where they kind of kept a lot of the construction stuff for that. Can I just say though that the Ocean Gateway, real quick, if that's what it ends up looking like, that's awesome. You know why? Why? It's going to date me.
Well, I was going to say, go ahead.
It looks kind of like when Epcot opened.
Kind of. It gives that like futuristic, what the future looks like.
Yeah, exactly. It's the future of ocean conservation. I love that. Yeah. That's so cool. And I'm positive that at some point a James Bond villain hideout will be filmed there. Because that's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Discovery Trail, an island-wide quest to find ocean-inspired sculptures. There's so much space on the island where really cool things can be added. And you can still find little quiet areas, you know?
I think that's so cool to have a little thing just to, like, something that kind of fits with the concept of the island, but then also it'll tell you just a little something.
Yeah.
Just a little something about what they're doing.
Right. So it gives you something,
the marine environment around it or something like that.
Yeah. So if you want to like go on the trail and discover them all, it gives you something to do. So it gives you like so many options of what, because everyone likes to do different things. Some people want to just sit on the beach. Some people want to do something. So it gives them a little. I
realize in the era of the Post Malones and the water slides.
What the heck? Where are you going with that?
That a statue isn't very exciting, but I think it is exciting.
I think it is too.
Call me an old fuddy-duddy.
Well, it looks.
But I think that's cool.
It looks like it's going to be like some coral, and it's going to kind of relate back to what they're doing there and rebuilding the ocean life around and in the habitat. So very, very cool. And then the last part of that poster shows ocean immersion, an extraordinary new beneath the sea. So in that ocean gateway, some type of aquarium. So
is it? I was thinking about this because I saw. Or
you think it's a screen?
Me this a couple of days ago.
You think it's a screen?
Because I'm like, how are they gonna? You need an infrastructure.
You do
for an aquarium.
But they might have that already. They've got a lot back there. Yeah.
I am discounting that it would be 100 yards long, which is what that tunnel looks like.
Yeah.
That's crazy. If they're going to put a gigantic aquarium in there.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's not. There's a reason that there's not giant aquariums everywhere in the United States.
Yeah.
It needs a little infrastructure around it to take care of it.
Yeah.
And if you're 80 miles, 100 miles from Miami, that's a few hours by boat to do anything significant with that aquarium.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You think it's just going to be like...
I'm wondering if it's just going to be a screen where you go through and it feels like you're in an aquarium.
Kind of like at the new Miami terminal where it looks like massive aquariums there. It could be.
That's what I'm wondering.
But maybe it brings you into that building where you can... Maybe they'll have something, smaller aquarium.
I don't want to poo-poo that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because the terminal there, the port terminal in Miami, I thought it was real.
When you look at it, it feels real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
until you're like, there's
cool.
not really a shark like swimming right there.
So I think that would be cool. But I'm just wondering if that's really going to be an aquarium.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, it doesn't necessarily say aquarium, to be honest. It does just say ocean immersion, extraordinary view beneath the sea.
People are calling an aquarium.
Yeah.
And I'm not 100% sure that it's going to be an aquarium.
Gotcha.
It
okay.
might just be screens
to get you in the feel
inside what's the marine reserve environment that's actually happening under the sea, because you can't really see that. So, especially the stuff that's offshore, that's at where the real conservation is going on.
Yeah.
Because you can't really conserve on a beach.
No, exactly.
So,
and it could be, this could be something that is just kind of something that's a walk through and see, walk by and see.
Yeah, I'm sure
because when you got that many people on the island, you got to have something that can be seen quickly, right? And not like just groups of people.
I can guarantee it's not going to be air conditioned.
Well, that's true.
Because everybody will congregate in there.
That's true. Because there's no air conditioning on the island.
No, it's never really that hot on Ocean Cay. It really isn't.
No.
Even in the dead of summer, it seems like it's really not that hot.
The breeze is really nice. Yeah. Because there's nothing else there.
I just think of like Disney and how they do things.
Yeah.
Like anywhere they don't want people to be very long, not air conditioned.
No chairs, nowhere to sit, no air conditioning. Well, I'm super excited to see this evolve. I love continuing to go there. In the last podcast, we talked about our decision to continue exploring MSC ships and different itineraries. And so we're excited to do that this upcoming year. So we'll get back to Ocean Cay as much as we can to keep seeing this stuff. Sad to see some of their itineraries don't go to Ocean Cay. So make sure when you are planning your trips, you look at those itineraries, because some of the ships don't go, which is interesting. There's so many ships now in the Caribbean that it's hard.
As they add more ships, they're going to run out of days.
Yeah, there is.
That they can put ships into Ocean Cay.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with.
I know. And you know what's interesting though?
I mean, I'd rather go to Ocean Cay, but I'd also rather go to Ocean Cay as it exists.
Correct.
And not just jam people into Ocean Cay.
Ships.
Or you get Ocean Cay from 8 to noon.
Oh, how horrible.
And then
would that
another
be?
ship gets it from 1 to 7.
That's horrible. That would be horrible. I don't even think they could do that.
No, I don't think they could.
But talking about itineraries, there still are some itineraries, some of the 4 days, like the shorter trips, that still will do an overnight.
Really?
There are some overnights out there still.
We got to do back to back so we can get an overnight
back to back and
again.
get. There's like an 11-day itinerary out there that goes to Ocean Cay and then goes back to Miami and then goes to Ocean Cay for 2 days and then back to Miami, because it includes like a 7-day and then like a shorter one. And I looked at it and I'm like, all that time, oh my goodness, we could have so much fun on that island. 3 whole days there. But anyway, we'll be looking at all the forums and keeping an eye on things when we're not there. But we're trying to get back there as much as we can this next year.
While we're sending out, before we end this, and we're sending out suggestions to MSC about Ocean Cay. Let me just put one out there.
Yeah.
Leave after the sun goes down, please. I know that you can get to Miami in about...
Does somebody know the reason?
3 hours.
Does anybody know the reason that the ship leaves as the lighthouse show is showing for the second time? Do you know why it's such a short...
There needs to be... You need to have the beach party always on Ocean Cay. Even if it's like an early beach party.
Yeah.
Like, let's say it's from 8 to 9.
Yeah.
And
they can push and clear the whole island except that area, and then let people just dance on the beach.
Even if it's 8 to 9 and you leave it at 10 or 11.
Yeah.
You got to get everybody back on.
But none of the ships do that, so I'm curious what that reason is.
We had so much fun at that beach party.
Oh my goodness, that was our overnight. Yeah.
Bring it back.
Yeah, that would be so fun.
Leave later. You don't need to leave that early.
Yeah.
That I know of.
I know. That's what I mean.
And I have extensive experience on captaining ocean liners. And as far as I can remember when I did, like Ocean Cay to Miami was like 25 minutes.
Gotcha. In all of your experience. I'm sure there's got to be a reason.
You know why they got rid of me?
Why?
I don't have big muscles.
That's true. We got to have a nickname for him. Captain.
For who?
Captain Sagani.
Oh, from World America?
Captain Muscle sounds boring.
Captain Biceps.
Captain Buff. So what do you guys think about, number one, do you think MSC is going to head in the direction of other major cruise lines and start charging for more things, including your drinks or your food on the island? And are you excited to... Do that again? Dun, dun, dun. And then...
Or will they not?
That's pretty pathetic. Yeah, absolutely. Or will they not? And then...
I don't think that was worth the 30 seconds it took for me.
And then what do you think about their future vision of kind of enhancing the island with aquarium-ish building.
All right, one more.
Yay.
All four of them.
All four. Hopefully, I don't even know if you can hear that. So that's kind of what we want to talk
I do have the sound effect down low.
I know. It's like really low.
Well, people are just going to have to insert their own sound effects.
We love seeing your guys' picture from Ocean Cay. Janine, thank you so much. You had like the perfect picture of your time on Yacht Club Ocean Cay. Love that picture. It's perfect. So we're looking forward to, like I said, next year trying to get to the island as much as we can, and seeing it continue to grow and evolve, hopefully in really earth-friendly
Ocean Cay way.
So
if you've been to Ocean Cay, you know what that means.
You know what that means.
You immediately know what that means.
Yeah. So that's all we have today. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen and join in on the comments.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys or hear you guys in the next podcast.
We'll see you in the next podcast.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in. See you on the pool deck.